Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. Today I'm actually going to a friend's birthday party with my husband, and we might be going to a football game. It's for the Canberra Raiders, so their colors are green, like the green-eyed monster apparently. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a green eyeshadow look today. It's not going to be as crazy as my St. Patty's Day look, but it's going to be along those same lines. So I'm wanting really soft, really pretty green eyes. So if you're interested, keep watching. So to start off with, as usual, with my foundation, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Mineral Veil Foundation Primer. Just rubbing this into my skin. Now, because it has SPF, it does have a little bit of a cast to it. But that is okay for someone with my skin tone because it doesn't really affect like the foundation itself. On darker skin tones it can be an issue because it will give you a bit of a gray cast, and nobody wants that. But that seems to be indicative of any foundation primer or anything that has an SPF in it. I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation in the color 118, which is light beige. Just putting a bit of that on the back of my hand. And I think I did a stupid thing, and I think this is actually my new bottle of foundation because one of our pharmacies was having a sale of like 30% off or something like that, or buy one get one half off for Maybelline products recently. So I, of course, went and scooped this foundation up because it is amazing, and it does wear pretty long for me. So I'm just taking a little off the back of my hand and blending it into my face. Now I do have the Canberra Raiders mascot pulled up on my computer here so I can kind of gauge what color greens I'm wanting to use. I'm going to be using the Morphe 35B palette, which is the Color Burst palette, because it has obviously a ton of colors in it, and it's got some really pretty greens in there. So that's what I'm going to be using today. This is actually my second video of the day. I just recently filmed my best friend Moira. She's getting her Mother's Day pictures done today, and she asked me to do her makeup for her. I have not done makeup on another person in over a decade. I did mention that in my last video, and I was nervous as anything to do it because I didn't want to mess up her pictures. Moira's got the cutest little boy. He just, the second he was born and the second I met him, stole my heart. Just fell in love with that little kid. He's such a little monster, but he's so freaking cute. And by monster, I mean he's not like a bad kid by any means. He is beautiful. He's got the cutest little cheeky smile, and he's just, he just melts my heart every time I see him. Right, so my foundation is down. I'm going to be going in with my Ride or Die NYX Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm just putting that underneath my eyes. And I'm going to let that warm up for a second. So while I'm waiting for that to warm up, I'm going to go in with my paint pot in the color Painterly. And I'm going to put my eyeshadow base on. Right, so now that it's been warmed up a little bit, I'm going to start pouncing that into my face. And before it has a chance to crease, I'm going to go in with my Australis banana powder that I picked up. I also use this on Moira. I love this freaking powder. It gives you just that nice bit of brightness underneath the eye. But it also helps to do a little bit of color correcting because it is a very bright yellow powder. Alright guys, so concealer is now set and ready to go. Eyes are primed, and if you have not seen this before, this is the Color Burst palette. Now like I said, there are a ton of colors in here and they are so pigmented. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a floofy brush. The Model's Preferred Professional brush, and I'm going to be going in with a very neutral shade. So I'm going to be going in with this color here, and And I'm just going to dust that over my eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to go in with my Stila 30 brush, and this is the double-ended brush that I use in every one of my tutorials. I am going to go in with this lime green. I'm going to go in with this avocado green color here, and I'm just going to start doing that color in my crease. I really wish I could wear I had contact lenses, because that would make this job so much easier. I literally have to have the mirror right in my face because I am blind as a bat. And the contact lenses in Australia, at least like the places that I have gone, are so freaking expensive, it's not even funny. Alright, so now I've got that green laid down. So I'm going to go in with the same brush. I'm going to go in with this medium colored green. It looks teal on camera, but it is actually a green color. And I'm just going to start deepening up my crease. And I'm bringing it about, I'd say about 2/3 the way into my crease. Next, I'm going to go in with this deeper Even Still. That's like a forest green almost. I'm going to take the other end of my Stila brush, and I'm just going to start deepening my crease with that. And I'm focusing really heavy, like basically in my eye socket. Right, so that's that color deepened up a bit. I think I might even go just a slightly darker still, but what I'll do is I'll actually go in with a black just to intensify that green. Now I'm really taking my time with this because I want this to be a very seamless, beautiful, smoky color, and I want these colors to just blend together really, really beautifully. Right, now to intensify that green a bit more, I'm going in with my smudge brush, and I'm going in with this black color here in the corner, and I'm just going to deepen up my crease. Not taking a terrible amount, like a huge amount, but I'm literally focusing this just in my eye socket. And see how that just deepens up that green even more? It's really pretty. Not the best brush for that job. I'm actually going to go back in with my Manicare, and this is the blending brush. It looks like this. It's a dense packer brush. Because I'm finding that using the Manicare, I'm finding that using the smudge brush, it's just a little too much of a detail brush for me to actually get this in my crease without it skipping. And this one is actually a really good brush. It is a synthetic hair brush, but it's not a scratchy, pokey one, which is always a bonus. What I am going to use the smudge brush for is I'm going to start bringing those greens down under my waterline. So I'm going to start with that light green color. Then I'm going to go in with the darker green color, the very darkest green color. Connecting the two corners of my eyes. Right, so that is the smokiness under my eye done. Now what I'm going to do is go in with the back of my Shade and Define brush, which is the angled brush on the end, and I'm going to hug really, really on my lash line, and I mean actually in the lash, with the black that I used before to deepen up my crease. And I'm just using like a stamping like motion and just slightly wiggling it back and forth. This helps to kind of smoke it out a little bit as you're placing the product. There we go. So the black is done on that eye, and you can definitely tell a difference. So I'm just going to do the other eye now. Right, so now in my inner corner of my eye, I'm going to go in with a gold color, just because I kind of want to brighten this up, wake it up just a tiny bit. Actually, I'm going to go in with this this color here. It's kind of it's a goldy type of color, but it's a very light gold. It's not like a super yellow gold. And I'm just going to place that on the inner corner of my eye, using a different brush even still. This is my number 4 Stila brush. I'm not sure if they still sell this or not, but I've had it forever. And I used to use this literally with every single eye look I had. And I'm just brightening up my inner corner here. By adding that on the inner corner, that helps to open the eye up and make the look pop. Now on my lid, I'm just going to do a light wash of yellow. So I'm going to go in with this yellow color here. Now it's not necessarily a Raiders color, but you know, it kind of goes with the same type of theme. So I'm just putting this just over my eyelid. Wow, that is super pigmented. Wow. That looks awesome on camera. That is so good. Alright, so I'm just going to do my other eye. And then to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with this bone color here. And I'm going to dust that underneath my eyebrow. Now, a product that I have been dying to use is this Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. I picked this up again when they were having that sale. It's great because it comes with its own brush. Now, I feel like when I put eyeliner on, I tend to work better with a brush, and I think that's because for so many years, I always used my little Stila number 4 brush with a wet Stila eyeshadow, and that always worked for me. So I have a feeling that rather than using like the gel liner or a liquid liner, I think I work better with gel liners. So I'm going to give this a go. Hopefully I don't stuff this whole look up, because I've never used a gel liner per se. So I'm just taking the brush that it comes with, which is this little pointed end brush, and I'm dipping into the product, which looks like this. So it's Brand Spankers, and I'm just going in, making sure that the brush is quote-unquote saturated, dabbing some of that off the back on my hand. Hey, now that didn't look too bad. I did like a small little teeny tiny wing on the outside because I still haven't mastered the art of the cat eye. But yeah, that's a little bitty winged liner for me. So now I'm just going to go in and do this on the other eye. I'm not crazy about the brush that it comes with. It's a little scratchy, but it's not anything that you can't work with. I'm going to go in with my Definitely Black waterproof eyeliner from MAC, and I'm just going to go in my bottom waterline. Right, so that is my eyes lined and ready to go. They are looking hella dramatic right now, but whatever. So I'm going to put some mascara on, and then I'll finish up my brows off camera, powder my face, blush, and highlight, and then we are done.
I did the video with Moigo, by the way.
Yeah, great.
You're still recording?
Yes. Alright guys and dolls, so this is my final look. This is so pretty. I love the way that this eye turned out. It's so smoky, so green, so vibrant. Super happy with the outcome. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you're really keen, share it with your friends. I'd love to really start building this, and I can only do it from word of mouth. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!